Now let's see DQ operation. So in DQ we basically remove element from the queue. Okay, in DQ operation we basically remove an element from the queue. Very simple. So this procedure, this DQ, basically takes as an input uh, queue, means that is array or front and rear position. Also we are going to use one more variable here, that is item, which collects element from the front, which we are going to delete. Very simple. Okay, now first condition, if front is equal to rear, if front is equal to rear, then call q is empty or underflow. Okay, else the second part is else say front is equal to front plus 1, we are incrementing front by one position, and the variable item which collects the queue of front element, which is we are going to remove. So very simple logic. This is step number 3, and DQ and DQ. And DQ. So let's take the same example. If suppose we have an array, the name is q, having size 5, so 0 1 2 3 4. So it should collects an element. Now initially what, when we created q, front and rear both are pointing to -1 position, but in q and q function we saw that we insert an element and our rear is reached to the maximum size. So we are going to put that here 20 30 40 and 50. Now here my rear is pointing to at index 4, but front is equal to -1. In NQ function we simply increment rear by one position, but we initialize front and rear both to the pointing to -1, but here only rear is incremented by 1. There is no role of front element for front variable, so front still -1 index. Now suppose if you want to remove element or delete element from the queue, we are going to call DQ operation. In DQ operation, front what is the front value now? -1 is equal to what is the rear value now? That is 4. Condition satisfying? No, it will jump to the else part. Now what we are going to do in else part, we initialize front is equal to front plus 1, means what, we are incrementing front by one position. So what is value now front? -1 plus 1, that is 0. So now your front is going to point index 0. Now whatever element at index 0, q of front, at index q of front 0, we are going to collect it in item. So when front pointer is pointing to any index, that means that element is deleted, means what, this 10 is deleted. Now suppose again we are going to call DQ operation. You can do so. So what is front value now? That is 0. 0 plus 1, sorry, no, that is 0. 0 is equal to 4. Condition false. It will jump to the else part. Front is equal to front plus 1. Front will reach to the 1 position at index 1, and that element is collected to here. So now front is pointing to index 1. and atom contains the element 20. Now means this element is deleted. Now front is pointing to index 1. Now again we are going to call that DQ operation, where front is equal to 1. Front value is 1. 1 is equal to 4. Condition false. It will jump to the else part. Front is equal to front plus 1. 1 plus 1, that is 2. Now index front is pointing to, index 2. Now at index 2, whatever element we have, we are collected in an atom variable. Again we are going to call DQ operation. Now what is your front value? 2. 2 is equal to 4. Condition false. It is not true. It will jump to the front. Front is equal to front else part. Front is equal to front plus 1. So what is front value now? 2. 2 plus 1, that is 3. Now index front is pointing to index 3. Collect that element into the atom variable. Basically this atom variable we are going to use to display that element, which element we deleted in implementation phase. Now again, if you want to delete DQ, call DQ operation, delete element. Now what is front value? 3. 3 is equal to 4. Condition false. It will jump to the else part. Now front value is what? 3. 3 plus 1, that is 4. 4. So at index 4, now our front is pointing to index 4. Means what? This element is deleted. Okay, this element is also deleted. Now again, suppose if I call front DQ operation. Now what is my front value? That is 4. 4 is equal to 4. Condition true. It will say Q is empty. So this is what? DQ operation. So thank you. In our next lecture, we are going to see the implementation of stack and queue, or problems with queue and their solution. Thanks for watching.